Hey guys, so I want to tell everybody about this scam that's going on right now. Um, there is a place called TronPad, and in TronPad is an IDO platform where you can stake your tokens and um, be part of upcoming IDOs. Now, the scammy thing is, it's not with TronPad, but with a social network that is acting as TronPad. I want to tell you about this TronPad in Telegram. Now, a lot of cryptocurrency companies, they will come out and have social media following on Telegram. And Telegram, for 90% of the time, is a lot of scams going on there. You got to be very careful when you're going on Telegram. I went and searched for TronPad so that I can keep up with news about TronPad and any upcoming IDOs and maybe other pads like PulsePad or ADA pad. And these are all IDO platforms where you can become an angel investor to new companies that are coming out on the blockchain. So I'm looking for TronPad on Telegram, and there's a couple different channels. Right away I knew 3 of them were false channels, and then I came across this one. This one currently has 128,423 members. I'm just going to bring this down so that you can see the number. So you have this many members, okay, on TronPad. You figured that this would be a legit Telegram channel. Seeing how they have 100 photos and 14 videos. Like, TronPad is relatively new. They only came out at the beginning of summer. But I don't know. I came across it and I thought for sure that this was a social media channel for TronPad. Now, TronPad does have a social media channel, but it's a it's a announcements only channel. I'm going to try to find it for you in here. I got a lot of channels here that I pay attention to for news and cryptocurrency. Let's see. They have an announcements channel right here, and this announcements channel is a it's not public, so you can't write messages in here. Now, this particular one, as you scroll up here, you're going to notice that there's a lot of chatter about things. I'm starting to find out that some of these are actual bots that are talking. But there's some scammy things in here. Where's the last thing I said here? Right here. So I had a couple issues with TronPad trying to get trying to get my tokens onto TronPad to stake them, and I accidentally sent them to the contract address. Don't ever do that. But I got everything worked out. But I came onto this channel asking questions, and I just staked on Moon Tier. Did I miss the MetaVPad drop, or am I still early? Now, I didn't find out until later that the MetaVPad isn't dropping until December 10th. Okay? So, right here, the icon of Tron and the admin, this is admin right here. Okay? Now, they came up here and said, you missed it. You need to activate your wallet in the web wallet. Kindly follow this link to push the micro sync activation in the web support in the web wallet. Kindly click on the above support escrow synchronization support validation link, and then you will select your wallet and logo and access it using your wallet information. Okay? So they're basically asking me to synchronize my wallet to whatever program they have right there. Okay, so they're acting as admin, and I figured this is a red flag, sir. You never entering your seed phrase on the internet. So I click on that link and brought over to this website here, okay? And then it shows me how does this work, what is Wallet Connect, and blah, blah, blah. And it gives me all the different kinds of wallets. And whatever wallet you're asking about, say I'm going to click on Harmony. It's going to ask you for your seed phrase. Do not ever, 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 ever give somebody your seed phrase. If this is basically giving them your bank card to your bank account and giving them your password and then walking away. Okay? This seed phrase, this is your password to your bank account. Okay? You give this away, your bank account disappears. So these fucking people, sorry, excuse my language, these people are trying to scam you by taking your wallet. They're going to ask you for validation on your wallet to help you out. It's going to solve all your problems. And guess what? It will, because your money will be gone. Okay? More money, more problems. No money, no problems, right? Okay. Do not, if you ever see this scam online, shut it down. Report it. Do whatever you can to get rid of it. Do not add your seed phrase to an online source. Don't ever give that information out, okay? So let's close that. Let's go back over to this TronPad Telegram channel. 128,000 members. You got an icon here that looks like TronPad's symbol, and then this cow symbol here. This person is admin, okay? Now, let's go all the way to the bottom of the list, and this recently that just came out. The cow, admin. Are you having an error with your wallet account platform or any complaint? If yes, you would like to make an inquiry. Follow the quick steps below instantly and correct the error. Synchronize validation. Copy and paste the web wallet link and add preferred browser and access using your wallet details to connect. Then click on import. Okay? As soon as you push that import button, you're fucked. Your money's gone. Okay? Same thing with this guy. We're sorry for the inconvenience caused. We need to activate your wallet on the web wallet. Kindly follow this link to push the sync activation in the web wallet. Synchronize. It's the same fucking link that I just clicked on. Okay? Listen. You find this kind of stuff, you need to report them, and you need to leave. Even throw in this as a scam. Okay? Make other people aware. There's 128,000 people on here. What if 10 of those people follow through on this? And what if those 10 people each had $10,000 in there? There's $100,000 that they just scammed out of people, okay? Now, that's 10 people out of 128,000. I'm sure there's a lot more than that. Please, please, please be careful. There's a lot of scams in cryptocurrency. This is a relatively new money-making venture. This is a brand new asset class, okay? There's going to be scams out there. Just like when the internet first came out back in the late 90s, there was a lot of scams, Okay, a lot of email scams and Trojan horses, and back then it was a lot of viruses. Now it's, we're going to take your money. And there's a lot of smart guys out there that are able to do that. But this kind of shit really pisses me off. And it's giving cryptocurrency a bad name. People are looking for information and whatnot, and they come on to Telegram and they get ripped off. This is just one of many scams out there. This is the most recent one that I found. Now, that's not saying anything bad about TronPad. TronPad is a great platform. It is part of Bluezilla's IDO platform. It's basically an angel investor platform. Stake your tokens. Here, I'm going to give you a quick show on that. And then I'll give you the reason why I'm looking at TronPad. But TronPad here, tronpad.network. Okay, this is a trusted site. I've done my research on this one. But it's an IDO platform. Basically, let's go into the stock world. When companies are coming out with an IPO, which is initial price offering, they look for angel investors before they come out, or they're looking for investors that have lots of money and are looking to invest for dirt cheap price on their stock. And then when they come out, their stock's usually 10 times or 100 times, 1,000 times, whatever, okay? As soon as they hit the market, because now a lot of people are all over their company and they want a piece of it. Well, in the cryptocurrency community, we have ICOs, which is initial coin offering, or an IDO, which is initial DEX offering. When companies come out, like the legitimate non-S coin companies come out, they like to have angel investors to help build their blockchain, to help or fund blockchains, fund marketing, funding for getting on exchanges, because that's not cheap, funding for getting on CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko and getting their coin listed. This all takes money. So a lot of these companies have built the blockchain already. They've built their code. Now they are basically run dry on funds, and they're looking for angel investors in order to invest in their companies so that they have enough money for marketing and to get their money on exchanges. Well, they come to places like TrustSwap and TronPad and ADAPad and a few others, and this is where they would, like Seedly. There's quite a few others. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but they come out and they're looking for investors that will stake their coins and keep them from dumping on the market, and just helping them build their coin. And these IDO platforms, they have, if you get in early enough, like when they first come out, then you're set and you'll be able to jump in on top tier and get the most allocation. I will tell you about more of that in a minute. But they're looking for angel investors, and that's what these pads are for. Now the Tron pad, this one came out in the summertime, and it's branched off of Bluezilla. And Bluezilla is basically, think of it as the main company, and then they want an IDO on each and every blockchain. So Solana, ADA, Tron, Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum, They have IDOs on all these platforms so that when big companies come in, they are looking for angel investors, then they will come into those pads and the IDO pads, and they're going to get their angel investors so that they can get money for what they need for marketing. So this one here, TronPad, they have a lottery tier, which if you have 15,000 tokens, you'll get one lottery ticket, and you just stake your 15,000 tokens 3 hours before the rounds open, and you'll get a lottery ticket. And out of all the lottery ticket Earth holders, they'll draw so many tickets, and then you'll have an allocation allotment for your winning lottery ticket. Then you have guaranteed allocation tiers. There's 3 tiers to this one, and 50,000 being the smallest, 500,000 being the largest. If you were to have gotten onto TronPad as soon as they came out in their own IDO, you would have been able to basically get 500,000 tokens for like $20. Okay, so it pays to get in early. Right now, American USD money, 50,000 TronPad tokens is roughly about $6,000. To give you an idea, so it'll cost you about $60,000 to buy this. So where your money goes in a short amount of time. So you get a guaranteed allocation. So when the company is coming out that's looking for angel investors, they're looking for big stakers. So you take, excuse me. So you take your 50,000 tokens and you stake them on the platform 3 hours before the round opens. I just keep it staked because I'm going to be on TronPad for a while. But you get a guaranteed allocation. And you get one guaranteed allocation for all of these 3. Okay? And a guaranteed allocation means that you're going to get a certain amount of coins or tokens for the company that's looking for angel investors. And you're going to get a certain amount that you're able to purchase. So, yes, you do have to stake these tokens, and yes, you'll have to pay more money in order to get the coins or tokens for the allocation. But usually coins that come out on the market are 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times your money. So it doesn't really matter how much you have to put in because you're going to get that out. And then you're going to get a pool weight. So the more you stake, the more pool weight you have. You get the highest tier for 70 plus private allocations, 45 pool weight, and 10. So the more you stake, the more you are able to purchase. The less you stake, the less you're able to purchase. But you are guaranteed some tokens will be saved for you so that you can purchase them. A lottery, it's a lottery, okay? You get the same allocation on the small one, but it's done by lottery ticket. You may or may not get it. And then you have round 2. Round 2 is a first come, first serve round. That's what FCFS means. And for whatever doesn't sell through these 3 allocations or for the lottery, then it's going to go into round 2. And round 2 will be first come, first serve. They'll open it up to anybody, and you can purchase the tokens there. Whatever doesn't purchase there goes back to the company. Now Bluezilla is here, and this is their VC, which is venture capitalist. They like I've already told you. Then if you come down here, then you'll have these social networks here. Now here's their Telegram link. You click on that, there's only one. See, it's got the TronPad logo. But there's 31,674 members and 4,200 online. You click on that, it brings you up into Telegram. And here it is. So messages aren't allowed. This is a announcements channel, and this is where you're going to get all of your information from. So that first one that I showed you, it's a ripoff. It's a scam. Delete it if you ever see it. Contact support. They are fantastic people over there. This is more of a centralized platform than a decentralized platform, which is just fine with me, because when I went to transfer my tokens to bridge them from Binance Smart Chain to TronLink, I would put the receiving address as the contract address and not my wallet address. It was late at night. I was transferred tokens and messed up, and I sent 50,000 tokens to the contract address. But I contacted support, and within 48 hours, they were able to help me out, retrieve my coins from the contract address, and they sent it back to my wallet. Fantastic service. Then they got a Telegram channel, they got a Twitter channel, and they got the TronPad network. Okay. So now the reason why I was looking at TronPad is because there's a company called MetaVPad. Now it is brought to you by the good people and venture capitalist Bluezilla. This is their new one, and with MetaVPad, it's going to do the same thing as TronPad, which, if I wasn't clear, TronPad makes IDOs for companies that are going to be releasing on the Tron blockchain. So MetaVPad will be the same thing. Anybody who wants to go into the metaverse, they're going to want to come and look for angel investors in MetaVPad. Now, we all know where the metaverse is going, and I'm going to be doing a lot more videos on the metaverse because it's going to be awesome. Anyways, so by getting onto the IDO of MetaVPad and buying up as much tokens as you can, they also have a tier, and they have a tier system. And you want Architect, because if Architect is the highest one. Now it's to be announced because they don't come out until December 10th of 2021, so there is still time for you to get in. Whitelist requirements are none. The lower tiers, you got a Twitter, like, comment, and retweet. Simple. You get a guaranteed allocation, and you go to pool weight. And as we know from TronPad, the more you have in the token and the more you stake, the higher pool weight you have. Now, imagine this. This is not confirmed, but imagine this. Facebook comes out. Meta. Meta needs tokens. Well, why wouldn't... Maybe they'd turn to MetaVPad to look for angel investors to bring it out. What if another big metaverse comes out that is looking for angel investors, and you get top tier, and now you say get an allocation where you're allowed to spend up to $5,000 US on this token that costs 0.001, and then when it comes out, it's worth $1. What would that do for your life? Okay. So, MetaVPad, I want as much as I can. And the only way right now that I can get it is through TronPad. There are other IDO platforms, ADA platform. Here, let's look up these. There's a bunch of different platforms that are available to it. Let's go down here. Where is their white paper? Right here. Okay, so you can get on BSCPad, ADAPad, NFT Launch, Game Zone, VelasPad, and TronPad. And then recently they added KCCPad. So all these pads, all of these launch pads, they're all underneath Bluezilla's VC. Also, Metaverse is coming out at, or MetaVPad is coming out with $170,000 market cap. Easily a $1.7 billion company. That's 1,000 times your money, okay? But I digress. Let's continue here. You got links to all these ones. Now, when you look up the prices to get the minimum guaranteed stake in these, BSCPad, ADAPad, NFT, Game Zone, and Velas, they're all over $1 for each token. And minimum is like 20,000 to 50,000. So if you have $20 to $50,000 and want to stake on those to get MetaVPad, by all means, go for it. TronPad is the cheapest. Right now their token is at 10 cents American. To get 50,000 tokens is roughly about $6,000. So it's the cheapest one for your allocation. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk to you about today. Watch out for the scams. Do your due diligence and make sure things are legitimate before you jump into them. And take a little bit more closer looks at these pads, because I think that they're going to be quite large in the future. Alright guys, until my next video, have a good one, and go out and make some coin.